There we go. I'm smiling because I have such a deep space in my heart for you, and I'm so grateful to be connecting. And thank you, Howard, for the time that you've given me so far.
Well, it's Valentine's Day. Why wouldn't I want to be with you, Brittany, on a nice day when we're connecting in the heart? Yeah.
You see me blushing? Well, thank you. So I love everything that you're about, and I have in all the years we've known each other. I have really beautiful memories of sitting back at the back of an audience with you, and we were somewhere. I think it was a Hay House event, and you were saying something, but we were just snickering like little high school students back, in the back of the event. And ever since then, like, I just adore him.
Yeah, it's a carryover from a church, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sit in the back of
exactly.
the church and do stuff. Well,
So
go
today's
ahead.
Valentine's Day, and HeartMath is all about connecting with the heart. And Valentine's Day is so commercialized. I just learned that last year alone, people spent $2.2 billion on chocolate. So,
Amazing.
right? So, my friend, if we were to focus all of that energy into this day of being heart connected, what's your wisdom that you have for anyone who catches this piece?
Well, let me first say to anybody that's watching this, this is all being done in the moment. This was not even scheduled. You know, Brittany and I were in another conversation. She asked, would we do this? And suggested that we do, and we're doing it. So this is completely organic. And I hope that anyone watching can understand that and maybe appreciate it. Let me
Thank
say
you.
this about Valentine's Day, and it's something laying on my desk here that just came into view that I'll share because it is it looks like traditional Valentine's. This is a red paper heart. And that's what most people think of when they think of Valentine's, something soft, something squishy, something sentimental. So why is this red heart sitting on my desk? The reason is to remind me of something about connection and about heart connection with people. I guess 5 or 6 years ago, I was speaking in Italy. And after I finished speaking, they have the time when you're, getting your picture taken and signing books and all that stuff. And a little boy with his family, mom and dad and his sister, walked up to me. And I knew that that little boy probably didn't understand a thing that I said during that talk. But he understood something because he looked me right in the eye and with the biggest smile on his face, he handed me this red heart. And it
Love that.
reminded me of why I do what I do, you know, and while I was in Italy speaking to some large group of people and what that was really about, was it about the applause? Was it about getting paid? Was it about any of that? No, it was about that. It was about touching that little boy's heart and having him touch mine. And I think that spirit is what Valentine's is really all about. It isn't about the sentiment. It isn't about having to try to be extra sweet to someone you love that particular day just because it's that day. It represents the biggest and deepest connection that we have, which is the connection we have with our own heart, with that true core authentic self, that magnificent, beautiful intelligence that resides within each and every one of us. And that is heart connection. And that heart connection always needs to be expanded. It needs to be given. It needs to be used to bring us together, to dissolve the separation and the biases and the judgments that we often have with each other. And so Valentine's Day is a symbolic day of something that needs to be every day. It needs to be every day where we find ways to express more love, more care, more kindness. In our world today, with the many problems that we face and the challenges that seem to be mounting, there's only one thing I know of that's actually going to improve that and move us into the new future that will eventually happen. And that's we have to learn to make love go viral. We have to bring the qualities of love into daily living. They can't just be exceptional moments like on a Valentine's Day. They have to be things that we do, attitudes we hold, perceptions that we have, the way in which we walk in the world moment to moment, day to day. So Valentine's is just a symbolic day that represents something much larger. The spirit of Valentine's needs to grow, it needs to manifest into practicality, into taking it from concept and philosophy down the street. And as we do that, we create the new world that we all deserve.
Makes me cry. Yes,
Oh,
just to have that heart-centered human connection and to really focus, well, start there and expand from there. And you couldn't have said it any better. I'm so
Well,
grateful for you.
in the moment, this is a try way, and I'll try to hold these attitudes myself in the midst of whatever challenges I face. And it's I think one of the things I like to say to people watching right now is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, not only on Valentine's Day but on any day, is to please have compassion for yourself. Acknowledge the fact that you're a good person. You're doing the
Yeah.
very best you can in a very challenging world, that you have something beautiful and magnificent inside you. And that when you feel life is tough and you feel like you're coming down on yourself and that you're not good enough, you're not going to get it, that, life is not for you, all those kind of feelings people have. I want you to please go to your own heart and give yourself the gift of your own self compassion. And that would be one of the greatest acts of service you can do, not only for yourself, but also for others. So let's let that be the message for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Love yourself, give yourself the compassion that you deserve.
I often say with my kids, what would love do? And it's just a different way of reframing the moment.
Yeah,
And I say it to my friends, when they're hurting, what would love do in this moment? Instead of rebuking or isolating or being upset, what would love do?
it's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful to do that. And maybe if nothing else, Brittany, a parent will hear this on the show today and start to do that with their child, and that's helping love go viral right there.
Man, yes, 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 yes. Well, and then more to come from you and me. We're going to be talking
Yeah,
next month. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to being on your telesummit. That's going to be great. This is sort of a warm up for that. It's going to be wonderful. It'll happen in a couple of months from now, and be multiple speakers uh, talking about connection from different angles of view, the importance of it, how to do it, those kind of things. It's going to be a great summit. I'm honored that you've invited me, and I'm looking forward to being with you next time when we do it in that venue.
I am so grateful that you're a part of this. You are such a leader in the conversation of human connection. So thank you for your
Um,
wisdom, for being a way shower, for your compassion, and for your friendship. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Please be well and take care. Wait a minute. Valentine's. What day is this? It's
Right.
Thanksgiving too. I'm giving thanks
Right.
to Brittany. It's Thanksgiving and it's Valentine's. I'll get it straight before the day's over. Be well.
Thank you. Yeah. Awesome.